Good morning. I'm going to teach about maths. So the topic is decimal. So the decimal is related to fraction. Okay, first we will see the definition. What is the decimal? So decimal is the number using written using the decimal point to separate whole and fraction part. What is the meaning by whole and fraction part? It's called whole number. So this is called fraction part. This is decimal point. This decimal point separates the numbers. So this is whole part, this is the fraction part. Each number has place value. The place value using the place value chart. Here the place value chart. So each numbers have place values. So here whole number like 17, fraction number is 625. So this is called place value. Place value, sixth place means 10th. 2 place value is 100th. 5 place value is thousands. We all say 10th, 100th, 1000th. So this is represent the fourth part out of the 10. So which is right? 4 by 10. So the decimal value is 0.4.
Cooperative banks are started by the separate individuals, but they are registered under the banking, they are regulated under the Banking Regulation Act and registered under the Indian Cooperative Society Act. Next comes Industrial Development Bank. So from each name you all can guess, right? So industrial development. So these industrial developments work is to provide loans in order to develop the industries, either maybe small sector or large sector. Examples are State Finance Corporation or Indian Finance Corporation sector. Yes, bank is nothing but each and every country have a central bank. Central Bank of India is nothing but RBI. I hope you all have heard about this Reserve Bank of India. So only Reserve Bank of India have the right to issue currencies, and this Reserve Bank of India acts as a central bank for India, and it regulates all the transactions. It regulates all the banks' control. Likewise, so RBI is acting as a central bank of India. In this commercial banks, we have two types, that is private sector and public sector.
Sole proprietorship. Let's discuss what is business. Word itself, we get the meaning. Sole proprietorship is the only owner of a business. He controls his business. He is the only owner. Okay. The owner only bear the profit as well as he only bear the loss in sole proprietorship of the business, and closure is the winding up of the business. So he has the duty and he is responsible for the formation and closure of the business. No one will interact with the business of the sole proprietorship. Next, liability. Already we will discuss about the liability, that is he is the owner of the business, means he only liable for that what the things held in the business. Next, sole risk bearer. He is the only person who bear the risks that what comes for his business. Then control. The control power of the business is owned by him. Next, no separate entity. There is no law for a separate business. The laws abide by the owner. Next, lack of connectivity. There is no in the lack of connectivity பாத்தீங்கன்னா இவங்க சோல் ப்ரொப்ரைட்டர்ஷிப் அடுத்து அந்த பிசினஸ் அவங்க ஜெனரேஷன்ல யாராவது எடுத்து பண்ணுவாங்க அப்படிங்கிறது தான் லேக் ஆஃப் கனெக்டிவிட்டி. ஏன்னா டவுட்ல தான் இருக்கும் லேக் ஆஃப் அந்த பிசினஸ் திரும்ப அகைன் யாராவது அவங்க ஃபேமிலியில பண்ணுவாங்க அப்படிங்கிறது டவுட்ல தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ இட் இஸ் அ லேக் ஆஃப் கனெக்டிவிட்டி.
But before going to our topic, I just want to ask you something. So what is a chop? It's a full process, or we can describe it as whole. Okay, it's a full one. Now I'm going to break it into two equal parts. Now how many pieces I have? Here, two pieces. Two equal pieces. Okay. So how you can write this as one whole piece has been divided into two equal parts. Okay. This kind of number is called as fractions.
But it's a part of a whole. What is fractions? It's a part of a whole. It's a part of a whole. Let me explain you in a simple manner. I am going to draw a building of 3 stories. Okay, it has 3 floors: ground floor, first floor, second floor, and third floor. Okay, building of 3 stories. In that building of 3 stories, there are windows, and there is one entrance gate, and in all the floors there are 3 windows except the ground floor. What is fractions? It's a part of a whole. What is fractions? It's a part of a whole. Okay. Now the number of windows in ground floor. Okay, number of windows in ground floor. How many windows are there in the ground floor? 2 windows. How many windows? 2 windows are there. Okay, so the total windows are 2. Now, what is the total number of windows in this whole building? Number of windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many windows are there? 11 windows. So the total number will be written in the bottom, and the number part of a whole, the part of a whole will be written in the top, and the total number will be written in the bottom. Okay, numerator. And the number in the bottom is called as denominator. What is the number in the bottom is called as? I can't hear. Denominator. And the center one, the line which is dividing the numerator and the denominator, is called as the fraction bar. What is the line dividing the both numerator and denominator? It's a fraction bar. Consider a circle. If a circle is divided like this, we'll get 2 equal parts. Okay, but if we divide a circle like this, will we get equal parts? No. So this is not a fraction. It cannot be written as fractions. This only can be written as fractions, because fraction is nothing but we have to divide it into 2 equal parts or 2 or more equal parts. Okay, for 0. So the 2 rules are follow like this. It must have equal parts. We should divide it into equal parts, and the denominator cannot be 0. Okay, children, there are many 7 types of fractions totally. How many types of fractions? 7 types of fractions. Out of that, we are going to learn 3 main types of fractions in this chapter.